Welcome back, everybody, to Young Doing Sports. Today we are doing the Arizona Cardinals mock draft with the recent J.J. Watt signing for them. They are obviously preparing for a Super Bowl. They are gearing up to make a deep playoff run. Edge was on their list of needs. Edge is no longer on their list of needs because they got J.J. Watt, one of the elite edge rushers. So let's get right into their needs. I think the number one need absolutely has to be addressing corner. Patrick Peterson was not good last year, okay? He just wasn't. So they're letting him go. You got Byron Murphy, good slot corner, becoming great with more years of experience. Get another one of those outside guys. You can absolutely have a good secondary. I think J.C. Horn out of South Carolina would be absolute great. If you want to go a different direction in the first round. Second round, you could absolutely go with Asante Samuel Jr., one of my favorite players out of this draft. Number two is offensive tackle. You got to protect Kyler Murray. You get your other guy on the right side. You got to get another blindside protector for Kyler Murray because you can't just have him running around all of his life. So get Christian Darrisaw, Virginia Tech, great player, or Tevin Jenkins, Oklahoma State. We know I like him. I view him as a great potential prospect. Both guys very high ceiling. Darrisaw's a better player day one, but Tevin Jenkins has a higher ceiling. So wide receiver is number three need. They're going to need another thing to complement DeAndre Hopkins. Larry Fitzgerald might be retiring, and I'm still unsure on Christian Kirk. So if you can get Rashad Bateman out of Minnesota, that could be an elite wide receiver duo with DeAndre Hopkins and Rashad Bateman. Camera died there. Again, this happened past two videos. But what I was saying was Rashad Bateman, DeAndre Hopkins would be an elite duo. Also, Kadarius Toney, slot guy, speed guy, can make people miss, be another great weapon to complement DeAndre Hopkins. Defensive tackle. Okay, look, you got Chandler Jones, J.J. Watt on the edge. Nobody's there on the inside. You can move J.J. Watt on the inside, but then you wouldn't have anybody else on the edge. So you can get Christian Barmore out of Alabama in the second round, or you could reach for him. He's been rising up people draft board. I could absolutely see the Arizona Cardinals taking a risk and reaching for an interior D lineman to help with stopping the run game. Also, second round, Davion Nixon out of Iowa. A defensive tackle number 2 in the class for me. Easily could also help stuff the run game. And number 5, running back. Okay, Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, Kenyon Drake underperformed. Chase Edmonds underperformed. Get a running back to take some of the pressure off Kyler Murray. We saw it in Buffalo. Josh Allen was their best running back. They also really need to address running back position or offensive line just to help it. Again, offensive line can help the running game. You need to get Kyler Murray an elite running back. Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, Javonte Williams. Talk about him for a second. Could easily go for him in the second round. He could easily fall there. Forces a lot of missed tackles. Great pass blocker. Good size. He could possibly be running back number 2 above Travis Etienne. He's not for me, but it's very close. Forces a lot of missed tackles. Makes people miss because of his size. He's everything you could ever want. This is a very good running back class with Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, and Javonte Williams. But those are our 5 needs. Let's get into the mock draft now simulation with the Draft Network. Mock draft number 1. Players left on the board. Christian Darrisaw, Najee Harris, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Linebacker could be an interesting one. Have him and Isaiah Simmons balling out in the field. Single high player. But I am taking Christian Darrisaw. There could be plenty of good running backs in the second round, like Michael Carter, another dude who went to North Carolina, be a great running back. I just think it's replaceable. Kenyon Drake could have a bounce back year. So could Chase Edmonds. I just think you've got to go Christian Darrisaw right there to help protect Kyler Murray. Into mock draft number 2. So, bit of a weird draft board currently. Trey Lance is still on the board for some reason. We're here at pick 16. Najee Harris, Owusu-Koramoah. But the pick for me right here would be J.C. Horn. Easily the third best corner in this class, can help shut down the secondary. Elijah Vera Tucker was also there. I think that would also be a very good pick for the Arizona Cardinals. There's a lot of good players, a lot of people they could pick. It just depends on which way they want to go with. Right, first one went offensive tackle. This one we help solidify the secondary, get your Patrick Peterson replacement in to mock draft number 3. Here we go again, mock draft number 3. We'll see the players on the board. We have Christian Darrisaw, Najee Harris, Elijah Vera Tucker, Tevin Jenkins. Yeah, J.C. Horn, not on the board. So who do I pick here? I'm taking Elijah Vera Tucker. Great offensive lineman, very versatile player, can play guard, can play outside tackle, has experience at all. Maybe one of the best offensive linemen in the draft. Maybe getting a little underrated here from all the tackles, but he might be the best offensive lineman in the draft just because of how versatile he is. let's get into mock draft number 4 because they got their protection for Kyler Murray twice now. I mean, they went Darisaw and Elijah Tucker. We'll not pick an offensive lineman in the next mock draft, I promise you. Mock draft number 4. Christian Darisaw is on the board, but I promised I am not going with offensive line. So that's why I'm going with Najee Harris. Elite running back, has potential to be an elite running back. Best running back in the class. He's my running back 1. Averages like 5 yards carry, can get you 5 yards carry. Explosive big runs, big man who can jump. Maybe the next Derrick Henry. Who knows? All I'm saying is that's a great pick, and I automatically proves the run game, takes a lot of pressure off of Kyler Murray. Plus, you'll have Kenyon Drake and Chase Edmonds to help back him up and teach him the way of the NFL. I think. Let's get into the final mock draft. So, in the final mock draft, let's get a little bit weird with it, all right? I am taking Rashad Bateman out of Minnesota. Where is he? There he is. I am taking Rashad Bateman out of Minnesota to help build one of the most dynamic offenses in the NFL. And then in the second round, you want to keep building a dynamic offense. Travis Etienne might fall. Javonte Williams might fall. A lot of good players might fall. Imagine this. Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, Rashad Bateman, Christian Kirk. Elite passing offense. Running offense may not be the best right there, but it still would be an elite offense combined with a pretty good defense as it is now with the potential to be great. I mean, you guys think of the mock draft, I 100% think they need to prioritize secondary and protecting Kyler Murray in the second round. I think you could possibly go secondary there. There's a lot of good ones. Santi Samuel Jr., Eric Stokes, those guys in the first round or the second round you want to go. Offensive tackle, again, Jalen Mayfield, Landon Dickerson, Creed Humphreys, great players there. But, again, mock draft sport has been incredible. Thank you guys so much for it. And, of course, thank you for listening.